Hello everybody and welcome to another Makina Editorial at pag-uusapan po natin ngayon yung recently concluded Boss Ironman Challenge 2024. Right off the bat, yung feed ko sa social media talagang the unfortunate things just popped up left and right. You got accidents happening here and there. May nakita pa akong mga violent actions. May nakita ko na headlock, may isa na batukan, yung mga may away kalye pa. And then there were unconfirmed reports of deaths as well. So of course this is very very unfortunate. I have been asked ano ba yung stand ko sa Boss Ironman challenge. And I've done editorial several times. I think this is going to be my third or if not even the fourth editorial for the Boss Ironman challenge. So my stand on this, I'm not against the Boss Ironman challenge. And just to be clear, wala po akong kinalaman sa organizing party nila. I'm not a member of Boss. Actually, I'm not a member of any motorcycle group. And I attend their press launch just like any other media, right? So I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I'm looking at this from a bystander's point of view. So if you were to ask me if I'm not against Boss Ironman Challenge, I am anti-kamote. Yun talaga. And I feel that through the years, to give credit to Boss Ironman, they have really been strict. And I did get to talk to some of the organizers. They're really pissed off. It's not a race. They're being very, very clear about it. And this year, they've been very open and transparent. Pag DQ, disqualify ka talaga. They announced it in social media. And I also saw that happen, which is good. It's showing that the organizers are being clear about this not being a race. Okay? Klaro naman eh. Ilang taon na nila sinasabi yan. In fact, I remember years ago, this was pre-pandemic, I remember talking to one of them. Alam mo, pag sabi ko sa kanila dati, pag may dumating sa endpoint, sa finish na sobrang bilis, dapat di na-qualify dun kasi obvious naman eh. It's 1 plus 1. Paano siya nakarating doon? Nakarating siya in X amount of hours. Ito yung distansya. Obviously, nag-overspeed. Humahataw yun ng matindi, di ba? So, dapat doon, may magagawa na ang organizer, hindi ka i-honor, di ba? You're disqualified. Through the years, they've been enforcing it. But this year, I think ito yung pinakamaingay na ginawa nila talaga. Sinasabi nila na hindi to karera at magdi-DQ kami. But here's the thing. I mean, as we go along, I feel that improvements are there. And the good thing about the organizers for BIMC, they're very open. If we're talking about constructive criticism and if we're talking about safety for riders, nakikinig naman talaga sila for safety. I feel if they are to continue this, ang next step na pwede nilang gawin is dapat yung involvement ng local government, yung mga parties that agreed to this, na pinayagan, sige, pwede kayo dumaan sa bayan namin with your event. Pumayag yung gobyerno eh. So dapat, kung pumayag yung gobyerno, meron din partnership in a way to enforce na pag may nahuling overspeeding dyan, revoke license agad, talagang strict and harsh, di ba? Give an example na di nyo to pwede gawin sa endurance challenge. At yung organizers naman, di naman nila ma-enforce yun. Hanggang rules lang sila sa event nila. Pero kung talagang batas trapiko na, pampublikong daan, dapat talaga umentrada na dyan yung government, di ba? Law enforcers. And that way, riders they know that may mga checkpoints. I think there could also be some radars that could be set up along the route. Wala nang lusot. Pag dumaan ka doon sa route, kitang-kita, klaro pa sa klaro, talagang overspeeding ka, tanggal ka na. Or talagang, if you are proven to be overspeeding, may ebidensya naman, di dapat may matikitan ka na agad. Diba? May ebidensya eh. Overspeeding ka, labag sa batas, o matiket ka na, di ba? Maybe that's a way to improve it. Because honestly, with the way social media is behaving right now, things get viral, a lot of noise is garnered by this event, and if there's enough negative publicity, and if the organizers are going to be made the bad guys, and this can be used as leverage in politics, you know how it is, right? All it takes is for somebody to really make a lot of noise and pwede ito maban, right? Alala niyo yung doble plaka? Di ba? So, Actually, I think Senator J.V. Hester was one of the people who intervened and tried to sort that thing out too. Pero nakita niyo naman nangyari doon pag ratsyada na sila, pag sinabi nilang di na pwede yan, di na pwede yan, ito nang gagawin natin. Ganun talaga yon, sunod na lang tayo. So to the organizers, maybe a more hand-in-hand thing with the government and law enforcement agencies could really get in on this. At the end of the day naman, the reason why the government is saying yes to this is because they're promoting tourism, right? Yung organizers naman are trying to say that, hey, you guys can do this challenge safely. And here's the thing, bakit ako hindi against sa BIMC? Ang daming nakatapos na maayos naman eh. Nakarating sila sa endpoint, sa finish line na nakangiti, masaya, buong buo, walang nangyari sa kanila. Diba? Ganun naman, we're trying to enjoy our bikes in a safe and responsible way. So that's my take on this whole thing. Now, if you're to ask me, oh Zach, are you ever gonna join the Boss Ironman Challenge? I have never joined the Boss Ironman Challenge, and my answer to that is no. I'm not gonna be joining the Boss Ironman Challenge. Why? Because iwas na akong makasama machambahan ng kamote, right? I'm not saying the organizers are encouraging it, by far no, kasi kita mo naman paano sila mag-behave, antay nga sila sa kamote. Pero mayroon talaga makukulit sa daan eh. Minsan nga, hindi nga BIMC, pupunta ka lang sa grocery, may madadaan ng kamote, tatamaan ka na lang, di ba? Sa dami ng semplang ko sa buhay ko, I am surprised I'm still around now. I've seen kamote in all shapes, right? Kamote sa Pilipinas, kamote sa ibang bansa, all these international rides, they're all out there. Right? And one of the reasons why ayoko machambahan, dalawa na anak ko eh, right? I have a 10-month-old baby and I have a 4-year-old. Bago pa yung love life ko ngayon. Diba? So medyo ayoko machambahan ng kamote sa daan. But would I do the route of BIMC? Would I challenge myself one day? Of course. That's what I want to do. I'm going to do it on my own. I'm going to do it on my own pace. I'm going to see the Philippines. And I'm gonna try to set a challenge for me while observing traffic laws and do it responsibly, right? I mean, recently I did the Sagada sort of overnight balikan, and I enjoyed myself. I did that alone. Anyway, so those are my thoughts sa ating BIMC 2024. We wish, of course, this to be even safer in the future. Tapos para doon naman sa mga talagang mabibili sa daan, and you really want to show your thing and you got a grudge with somebody at may mga postahan na kayo nangyayari, you can do it in the racetrack. Diba? Doon walang aso, walang tumatawid na pedestrian, no holds barred, do what you want. Doon kayo maglabasan ng skill. Baka who knows, 'di ba? Baka ikaw yung sunod na Marquez. 'Di ba? Closet Marquez ka, hindi ka lang pang marilaki kamote, pang racetrack ka pa talaga, 'di ba? Kikita ka pa ng pera. 'di ba? So, yeah. So yeah, yun. If you have any ideas and comments about this, do share it below. Let's keep the comments constructive. We all want this to be better, right? So yeah. This is Zach for another Makina Editorial. Ciao.